Smells good. I'm the vegan gorilla, your boy Chef Perry. Today we're going to make a little Pico De Gallo, one of my favorite dishes. I believe it originated in Mexico. I love Mexico. I go there a few times a year whenever I can. Not lately though, but I will soon. So as you can see, you got all the fresh ingredients here. You got some cilantro, so it's basically loosely packed, about a cupful. I'll put all the regular ingredients in the link below so you can print it and do whatever you want for it, add more, add less, whatever you want to do. Got some Roma tomatoes, fresh lime, sea salt, jalapeno, onion, or onion, you would love. So here I got a bowl to put together. A bowl for any excess peels, whatnot, that I can disregard. Our chopping board, and then I got our knives. So a chef knife, paring knife. So what we'll do is we'll start with the onion first. So what I like to do is take the paring knife, and just put on the 45 and lightly core the top part. Dig it out. That's where all the waste goes in there. As you can see, just a little bit of core up there, not very much. Do the same on the other end. And then what I do is I just make a little slice down, and then I'm going to peel it. I have to take off the top layer anyways. Usually a little bit slimy and stuff, so get that all peeled off nicely. Mixing bowls. Just go as thin as I can to save the top layer, but okay. So there you have it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to cut it lengthwise along the root. And I'll show you along the top here. Take half. There. And if you notice, onions have a natural ribbing to them in the top. They go in one line this way. So this way here, that already gives you one cut. A lot of people like to cut this way, and then that way the small cubes of the onion and to do the quarters, but this way here you don't have to. The onion doesn't have to work for you. So take my knife, chef knife, and I'm just going to slice alongside the ribbing. And notice how I'm holding this the bolster. I like to do a pinch squeeze on this. Some people I see cut like that. It's probably not the best way to do it. I should either hold like this or like that, right on top of it. I like to pinch the bolster, and then when I cut, I like to do a seesaw motion. So I'm not lifting the top of the knife up. I'm going to saw it this way. I mean, I did it this way, but when I'm going to go across, cut like that, I like it that way. The top tip of the blade doesn't leave the door. I have another course actually on knife skills, and that I'll put a link below if you're interested in that. But anyways, let's get cutting. So basically, form a claw. But your fingers don't be like that, please. Not like that. And then you cut. And if you notice, look at that. All nice small cuts, pretty close to being even. And that's just because the onion's doing half the work for you. So let's finish cutting this all up. Now this is a little bit too high at this point for me to do the rocking motion, so I had to lift the knife. Once you get down to the end here, you can just do it like that. These pieces, the electric, and this is a very good, handy tool to have. You can get them at the dollar store anywhere really. They're just for scooping, and this way here you can sort of get everything one or two scoops. And try to pick up the stuff. Scoop it right in. Okay. Next we're going to do the same with our tomatoes. Okay, so again I'm just going to core the top part out. These are Roma tomatoes. Okay. I'll do one so you don't have to sit here and watch me do all of them. I'm just going to quarter them basically. And then what I do is I like to take the fleshy part out, because what happens with Pico De Gallo, I find that if you leave them in, it'll get too moist and a little watery in that. I mean, that's fine too, but if you're like me and I like it a little bit more, not as wet, I just tend to peel these out like that. I'm going to take a paring knife and peel them right down. Now you can save these flushes too if you want, and you can freeze them, put them in a bag, save them for soup later. That way you're not really wasting anything. So it's a good idea. Take my chef knife, again claw fingers. I'm just going to cut in long strips, about 1/4 of an inch wide. Okay, and then again, go back to the rocking motion. Okay. Then you can see there we got our little quarter cuts, pretty close to what the onions were. Okay, so once you get that done, put the cheese up. Okay. With a scooper. Put that in. And then what we'll do is we'll get the jalapeno, about half here. Now if you want it hot, cut it off like that. Leave the seeds in it. It's a little bit too hot for me. I like to have it a little bit more mild, so what I do is I tend to just peel out the fleshy part with the seeds, and then just slice this down very thin. I don't do this as thick as the onions or the tomatoes, because obviously you don't want big chunks of jalapeno in every piece. You want it more for enhancing the flavor. So what I do is I like to dice it, and then I'll mince it. It's called a pivot action, so just keep your hand on here, lift up, down, don't lift the top up, just rotate. There you got that. Throw that in there. And then our cilantro. Love cilantro. So I got loosely about a couple of cilantro here packed. Again, I'll put all the ingredients into a link below, somewhere around there, so that you can go and print it off and make your own. Now cilantro is obviously, some people either love it or hate it. You can leave it in, you can leave it out. I think Pico De Gallo is kind of a must-have. Best way I find to cut this up, to dice it, is I just roll everything up and sort of pinch it. And again, I just do the rock motion. Once I get that, and I put it on. stems in there too. And chop them up because they give a great flavor. They're very cool. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of sea salt. Pinches. Half a lime. I squeeze that right in. I have some pretty good sized forearms, so I get a pretty good grip, but I find it's a good trick is use a fork and a steak and rotate around. You can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a lot of extra juice that comes out of there when you do it this way. And you're really maximizing everything, so this is really good. And then a couple more pinches in, big pinches. Like important. Good sauce. Now good. You can see something in there. Okay, so I'm going to fill up the rest of the ingredients in there, throw everything together, put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. After 20 to 30 minutes, anyways, after I finish everything, because I find that the salt and lemon jalapenos really form and marry a good flavor together. So you can eat it as you want. Just once you finish making, that's fine too. But 20 to 30 minutes, perfect. All right. So let me finish this up. Throw it in the fridge. Back in 30 minutes to show you. Stay tuned. All right, folks. Here it is. So switch the dishes up a little bit nicer. Oh my God, that smells good. Now for the taste, one most important ingredient I always put in. A little bit of love. Always got a little cup. Do a little namaste. Put some love in there. And throw it in. Let's give this a try. Oh yeah. Yeah. 1 second. Oh my God. That was good. Anyways, I'm going to give that a 5 out of 5 gorillas. That was awesome. Turned out really good. Like I said, I find that extra time in the fridge before serving it makes a huge difference. Everything sort of comes together, and believe how tomorrow will be even better. I can't wait till tomorrow. So I'm going to finish this up. Nobody's home. I'm going to eat this myself. I'll see y'all later.